Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Regular Exclusive Blend. Please welcome to the stage the cast of Regular Exclusive Blend.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Oh, look at this lovely, the cul-de-sac represents. Thank you for being here. Folks, this is Regular Exclusive Blend, and we have, sorry, there he is, doing all the backstage stuff. We have two fantastic guests tonight. First of all, on piano, we have Tim Crump. And on stage with us, we have Angela Perez. A local.
Oh, yeah, just down the street.
That's right. So, folks, this is an improvised show. As you know, those of you here and those of you out there, yonder, in the world of the internet, everything that you see tonight is going to be completely made up on the spot. We're going to get a single suggestion, and we're going to go for that, and basically we're going to go for the better part of an hour based upon that suggestion. I think, let's just do a word association again. I think, how do you feel about using just these people?
Oh.
What do you think about that?
Well, let's see.
Do we have more people somewhere?
Well, they're the people at home. Yeah.
All right. Well,
What do you think?
sure.
Yeah.
Sure, we can just go with...
I just want to reward all these lovely
Yeah,
people
you know what, that's fair.
here. Okay.
That's fair.
So I'm going to say a word, and then I want you to associate with that word and say the first word that comes to your mind, okay? So what's the word that comes to mind for you when I say blue? Oh, I heard berry.
Berry.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go with that. Let's go with berry as the first thing out. That's what we're going to go with. So, folks, here's Regular Exclusive Blend based on berry.
All right.
Barry, have you seen my shoes?
Yeah, hold on. I was just trying to get my shirt together for this.
They're blue, my blue shoes.
Your blue shoes. The ones with the sequins? Oh, try your second shoe closet. I think they were in your second shoe
I
closet.
looked in the third, I forgot.
Oh, I'll tell you, Regina, I'm thrilled to be going on this, but boy, this was a bit of a surprise, this trip.
Not every day you win a raffle to cruise to Florida.
I'll tell you what, I was in complete doubt when you said, we're going to buy these raffle tickets at church, and I said, no, you never win that kind of
I
stuff.
told you say the rosary, good things are going to happen.
You're
Did
right.
I not, Barry?
Regina, you're right. You say the rosary and good things happen. I'll be honest with you. The way you say the rosary, I can tell you really mean it. You really believe it.
I start with the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
I know most people start with the Our Father, but I think starting with the Hail Mary, I don't know.
You got to mix it up,
gotta
right?
mix it
God
up.
wants you to mix it up.
It's 2022.
That's right. God's a modern deity. He gets it. Things can't just stay the same. You know, the world changes. Something on your mind, Regina?
Nah. No. Thought I had something, but no.
Oh, that's fair.
Just
That happens to me sometimes, too, you know.
does it, Barry?
Yeah, it does.
Like when?
Well, there was a time just last week when I was going to the grocery store. I said to myself, I've got 3 items I need. One of them's broccoli, the other shampoo. But then I thought to myself, what was the third? And it was gone. Gone.
You say it was gone?
It was gone. It was gone. It was gone.
Gone.
What about you, Regina? Does that kind of thing ever happen to you?
Why, yes, Barry.
Is that right?
Yes. The other day, I was at work. I got up early, stood around, looked in my drawer,
Uh-huh.
and that one too. And I couldn't remember what the hell I was gonna do. It was gone. I
Yeah.
thought it was gone.
So gone.
It was gone.
Gone. Hey, we should call in Felix. Ask him if he ever has that kind of thing happen to him. Felix!
Hey, Felix!
You downstairs?
Felix!
I guess Felix is gone. Felix?
Huh? What? What was going on?
Oh, Felix, you're there!
I was upstairs.
Oh, you were upstairs.
I didn't hear you were calling downstairs. I was upstairs.
Regina and I are packing for our trip, but we were thinking about, we sometimes forget things. It's like they just disappear and they're gone.
Sure.
You ever have that happen?
No.
Well, you do all those brain puzzles and such.
I know,
bet
right?
you keep your brain in much better shape than
so
ours.
much, yeah.
Oh, well,
Sudoku.
Sudoku.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Japanese.
Well,
Okay, well, good luck on your cruise then.
okay.
All right.
Bye, Felix.
I'll be on one of these floors.
He's a hell of a roommate, isn't he?
Smart guy.
He's a smart guy. I remember, though, every once in a while, I think he's home and he's not home.
Depends what floor you look at.
That's right. That's how it goes with Felix. Well, I'm pretty packed.
I think I am too.
Did you find your shoes?
I did. I put them on.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Ah.
Sure. Sure.
It takes a while, I assume. I assume you'd want the whole fairly large. It's quite a large pot.
Yeah. No, this isn't the first chicken I've buried.
Oh.
Yeah.
All those small little crosses?
Yeah.
Those are all chicken.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. They've got the date that I buried them, and then the date when they'll be fermented enough that you dig it back up. And then that's my I call it my hot chicken. It's not a good name, appetizing but it's just a fun thing.
Well, Timothy, ever since you were a child, you've had just an amazing sense of cuisine. So I trust you. I mean,
I would
I
hope.
flew all the way from Florida.
Yeah.
I'm certainly happy for a special meal for my son.
Well, I've got a chicken that's been in the ground. I didn't know when you were going to be here.
Sure.
I just sort of bury them and just leave them, and then I'll have them when it's time. But fortunately, there's one that is right ready to come up and serve for you.
Oh, Timothy.
Yeah.
You make your mother so happy.
Well, I try. I try. Look. I wanted to be in like the money, the stocks, the trading, all that sort of stuff.
Sure, I know it's what your father wanted for you as well.
But, you grew up on a farm, and you're very persuasive, and instead I went in this direction. I buried.
Same scene, but a romantic comedy.
I bury chickens, and wait for someone special to come along and share that with them. I figure if they will love me at my pot rot chicken, then we can probably get through anything.
You're talking so much. Are you nervous?
I haven't actually shared my chicken with anyone.
You mean you just unearth these fermented chickens and eat them all alone at your table?
Horror. Let's see. Same scene. Horror.
I have to eat them before they eat me. It's a little game I play.
You're crazy, Timothy.
Oh, am I? Am I crazy? Or am I just getting ready for a harsher world than you're ready for?
Oh, Timothy. Oh, the day you moved in here, I knew there was something wrong with you. What?
You bastard!
Oh, Timothy, it's horrible. Oh, you were right. I should have never doubted you.
Oh, maybe you need to learn the ways of the undead chick.
Oh, no. No.
Come on, boys! Or hands, I know I'm not.
Telenovela!
Por favor, Timothy. Ayúdame. Yo necesito un pollo. Sí, un pollo grande.
Ah, muy grande pollo.
Ay, y tú es un hombre con muy grande pollos.
Sí. Yo nombre muy grande pollo.
¿Su nombre no es Timothy? ¿Es grande pollo?
Es grande pollo. Yo nombre es grande pollo.
¿Por qué no hablas la verdad? Te llamo Timothy, ¿no?
No.
Ay. Yo necesito la verdad, Timothy. Pollo grande. Yo necesito la verdad.
Y adiós. I love it when my neighbors don't close the windows. I should say the curtains. Oh man, turn the light on, Oh, there. Oh, furniture. Oh, is that in a couch? Oh, it's in a couch.
Hi. I can see you.
Oh,
You're doing nothing to hide anything. You're just. Hi.
hi.
Hi, can I help you?
No, I just noticed you got a new couch. I was just admiring
Yeah.
the couch.
Yeah, IKEA.
Oh, I didn't see you put it together. Did it come assembled? That's,
I had a guy. You
Oh,
can pay
yeah.
somebody. They come over and they just. I don't mess with hex wrenches.
nobody does.
No.
Nobody does.
So, good to see you.
Yeah. My Wi-Fi went out. I can't watch TV. I don't like reading.
Oh, okay. So voyeurism then.
Is that a judgment?
No, I was just pointing out your
what did you-
TV and internet are out, so you're looking out your window at, I guess, the world. So that's something.
It seems like you're kind of doing the same thing.
Well, I saw you seeing me,
Oh.
so that's
Oh.
kind of different.
I mean,
Well, no, it is. It's-
how?
Well,
Still voyeurism. Maybe you didn't plan it. It was unplanned. Unpremeditated. Is that a word?
actually, you know what?
What?
At this point, I don't know how it's different. I'm looking into your home too.
Make you feel uncomfortable to be watched?
No,
No?
no,
Okay.
that's called exhibitionism.
It's a big word.
Yeah, you're a voyeur, and I'm an exhibitionist.
Why do we have to label everything?
Hmm?
Why do we have to label?
Oh, just so like people can sell you things to make you feel better. It's like fixing a problem. They have to name a problem before they can fix a problem.
Babe, I thought this was an action flick. Is it not an action flick? Because all it is two people talking to each other through windows with like sort of romantic music playing.
I don't know. I thought we would just try Crackle and see what Just like the first thing they suggest. It's a Crackle original.
Hey, do me a favor. Can you sit on that couch? I want to see what it looks like with somebody on it.
All right. Here. So you're not just. For some reason, it seems less weird if you're not looking through like a sliver of curtains.
Oh.
Like if they're all the way open, then it's purposeful.
Oh, that's much better.
So.
Babe, you remember when I took that screenwriting class? They would talk about that, like, by page 30 of a 90-page screenplay, the first major event should be happening by now. And we're like 45 minutes into this now, and I don't know if sitting on a couch is like a major plot point.
Well, I don't know. It's this is branded Crackle programming. It's hold on. Like if you scroll, it's IKEA presents.
Wait, so this is like an IKEA-sponsored movie?
I guess.
Well, I gotta see where this goes now.
What is that, like the Kremlin line?
I thought it was Jorgen, but everything's got like those dots. I don't know if it's an.
Oh, the.
I don't know if it's an.
Umlauten?
Yeah.
Yeah. I dated a German man for 10 years. So
Really?
I know a lot about Umlauten.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Do you have any pictures?
Of a Umlauten?
No.
Oh,
No, I've seen it
German?
because I bought the couch. Do you have pictures of your German friend?
That's weird.
This seems like
Is it weird?
Kind of, I don't know, kinky or something. He wants to look at pictures of her ex.
I think I do. In my Xbox. I think every do you have one of those? An Xbox, like.
I have an Xbox.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got this shoebox full of letters and photos, things like that. Back when we took photos.
Okay. You call that an Xbox?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I have an Xbox too. I was thinking of something else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why? I have a PlayStation.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean like a video game?
No, that's.
No, it's not a video game. It's actually a box, a shoebox. On it, it says German.
Oh, she's got an Xbox.
Oh.
And this is one of those little boot steins. You took me to a date to, oh my God, what's that place called? Over there in Hayes Valley. The German beer hall.
Something.
Beer garden.
Beer garden.
Yes.
That's okay.
It was our first date. We drank out of this little boot.
Okay. I thought they had usually they have some weird punny name,
Super Kitchen. That's what it was called.
Babe, I'm still confused though. What's a PlayStation then?
Oh, that's where I plug in all my sex toys.
Oh.
They're all rechargeable nowadays.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had sex toys.
Here it is. Here's the Polaroid. It's just the back of them though.
Oh, okay. Is it weird if I use these?
Binoculars?
Yeah, I would be looking.
I'd expect you to. I don't think you can see it.
Well, I'd be looking into your window with binoculars. It feels. I don't know where the line is.
What?
Is what it-
Here, I'll. I think we're past that now.
Okay.
Do you think I'm considerate the way this guy's considerate? I feel like he's being pretty considerate. This could be sort of a dicey situation.
They're really going the extra mile, trying to. It's almost too considerate. At some point, somebody just has to.
Babe, am I bad enough for you? Am I bad enough for you? Like when you plug in your PlayStation, do you imagine me on a Harley or something?
Looks like you got a little crust of bread or something under your couch, like the third cushion from the right. What is that? What's under your couch?
Actually, this is a wrapper from the meatballs. From the meatballs.
The Swedish meatballs.
That I got. I don't ever go shopping and not grab some of these.
No,
I-
it's
I look
fine,
like-
babe. No, my feelings aren't hurt. It's fine. It's fine. We can just watch the.
No, it's just
furniture movie.
I've had too bad, I think. So I wanted something boring. Not no.
Did you just say boring?
No, I specifically stopped saying that.
I've never had a IKEA Swedish meatball, believe it or not.
You've never had
No.
an IKEA Swedish meatball?
No, by the time
Then have you really gone to IKEA?
No, I've been to IKEA, but by the time I get to that furniture maze, I'm too tired to stop for a meatball.
Well, but that's why they have the meatballs, because they know they wear you out in the maze. So you need to refuel.
Why don't you toss me that meatball?
Oh, this has been under the.
Toss me the meatball. I'm
It's-
not going
but
to know the difference. I've never had
It
one
just
before,
feels
toss
like
me
a
the
no-win
meatball.
situation, right? It's like you hear all the time, oh, men are pigs, men are pigs, men are pigs. And so then you try to not be a pig, and then you find out that apparently you're boring.
Well, see, there's a time when.
Time?
Well, yeah, when you've moved on from that sort of life and you want something
It's not bad.
simpler. I didn't mean simple.
I mean, it's really not bad. 3 days old. It's not that bad.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, the durability and reliability of IKEA furniture, it makes sense that the meatballs would stand the test of time too. So, all right.
I can be a bad boy too. Look, I can go right up to our window. Look, I'm going to my look. I'm gonna take my pants off right now. Look, everybody, I got my pants. I'm taking my underwear down. Look,
You don't have to.
look, everybody, I'm in my window showing my ding dong.
No,
I'm a bad boy.
That's how we get on lists. You
I'm
don't
a
do
bad
that.
boy.
You don't.
Bad boys are on lists,
No,
right,
they're
babe?
not. They're,
Thanks
that's
for
too
the
bad.
meatball.
That's too. You're. Oh. Well. Good night.
You all suited up?
Huh?
Are you all suited up?
I don't have to get any fancy bullshit on. I take shit off when I go into the field. I gotta make it fair for them.
You're a fool for not wearing your Kevlar.
You're goddamn
You're
right.
a damn fool.
Yeah. I've been doing this too long. I've seen too much shit. I've taken too many lives. Somebody has to end me.
I've heard the rumors about you, Blake.
Huh?
Suicidal and homicidal all at once.
I'm supercidal.
Well, listen here, Blake. You can be whatever type of sidle you want to be. But I expect that you've got my 6 at all times.
Oh, I'm gonna be jumping in front of everything. You don't understand. When you've done what I have, for as long as I have, you know nobody's waiting up there. You got a front row seat down there.
Listen, Blake, all this talk don't make me sound and feel too comfortable with going into this house. Now, these are some drug kingpins here. They're gonna be armed to the teeth.
I got all I need. Fling.
You're just bringing that knife?
No, I threw it away. This is all I need.
You're just now hold on,
And this,
Blake.
all the visions of everything that I've seen. They keep me going, and they want me to end at the same time.
Look here, Blake. I appreciate bravery, but there's a fine line here. Why are you taking your pants off?
It's a distraction. They wonder what the hell is this crazy nut doing? Charging me, screaming, salivating. Is that blood? Is it his blood? Whose blood is it then? And I throw him off.
Fine.
But at the same time, I'm a target. I'm confusing and confused.
All right, Blake. I'm just gonna trust you based on your history of success. But I'm telling you, I got a family at home, and I'm expecting to go back to them tonight. Why are you wearing a bandana with the Kool-Aid Man logo on the front?
Because when I come bursting through that door, or that wall, or however I get through, they know I mean business. I just kick you in the wall, stare at them, red viscous liquid running down my chest. I just point at each and every one of them and just whisper, "Oh yeah." And then all hell breaks loose. Usually I black out. I don't remember any of it. Most of what I know comes from like closed circuit footage that they have to play for me later.
Fine. Get in the car. We're going to the Target.
All right. Yeah!
Jesus. This is my family vehicle.
All right.
Are you ready?
Shit, yeah, I am.
Listen, Blake,
Why are we going to this fucking raid in a smart car?
it gets great mileage and nobody ever suspects that two hired guns are gonna come in a smart car. They expect a Humvee, maybe an F-250, raised.
Sure.
So look, you've got a reputation for succeeding, but I ain't gonna lie to you, Blake. I'm a little bit nervous about this. I need to come out of this. I got people depending on me, you understand?
I understand.
Okay, good.
I understand it all. I had people too. Why do you think I'm like this now?
Yeah. What, did you have a wife or something like that? I can't imagine that.
Jesse, inner monologue.
Did I have a wife? It was never really clear. We said we didn't believe in those labels. But then what were we? What are two people when they mean that much to each other? What does a piece of paper mean? Does that decide who you are to one another? Or is it your experiences? What you've been through? Children raised, lost, distance put between each other over the years. Did I have a wife? I don't know.
All right, I'm pulling up. I usually like to say a little prayer before I go into these things. Are you a religious man?
Huh?
A religious man, do you believe in, well, you know, a hereafter, eternal reward or punishment, that sort of thing?
I believe there's something waiting. And I can't wait to see whoever greets me and punch them square in the face.
I think we'll skip the prayer. Okay, well, you got on your bandana and your tight underwear. No weapon. A look on your face, which is difficult to find the right adjectives for. I guess we're ready. Are you ready?
What's going on?
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes. You
So
gonna
let's-
open the door, or are you going through the window again?
Fast forward to after the robbery. Or whatever it was you guys were doing.
Jesus. How did his body get on the chandelier?
Oh, shit! I did it again. Oh, this isn't scoring me any points.
Jesus, Blake. You're bleeding. You're bleeding out of a lot of spots right now.
Am I?
Yeah, Blake, you're bleeding out of a lot of spots.
That's me. That's
Oh
me.
my God.
That's somebody else. That's me.
Blake, this briefcase of cash is empty. What happened to the cash?
Oh, yeah. I think I fed that to someone.
You fed the cash to somebody?
I choked them on their own greed. There was some sort of metaphor there, I think.
Blake, we were supposed to get 10% of what was in the briefcase.
You want dirty money? Do ya?
Yes, Blake, I want dirty. We're mercenaries.
This is Angela Maria Perez, live at the Target on Broadway, where we just witnessed a bizarre robbery. We don't know who or what the intention was, but left behind is a pile of money, and it looks like 5 or 6 people's blood. Police are not reporting exactly what happened to the details. Perhaps it was some kind of satanic cult, or maybe just a leftover Halloween prank. But be sure, tune in on the 11 o'clock news. We'll have more from this bizarre Target catastrophe.
Well, thank you, Erica. It sounds like a story that's still developing, and we really do appreciate you being there.
Of course, it's Angela, but I do look like Erica. I get that all the time.
We used to have a reporter named Erica. My apologies.
Of course, Wayne.
Well, truth be told, I have a bit of face blindness. It runs in my family. Do you know about face blindness, Angela?
I don't, Wayne. I don't know about Facebook.
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh.
It's a hell of a thing to have. Causes a lot of embarrassment, especially in public settings, parties, that sort of thing. A lot of times I have to have my wife just stand next to me and I have her whisper in my ear, or if I misname somebody, she pinches me with her nails right on the butt. She lets me know that was the wrong name.
Wayne, I have no comment for anything you just said to me right now.
That right.
Can we take it to sports?
Sure, we can take it to sports. John, take us away. How'd those Astros do?
Oh, they did fine. You know, I got color blindness. I'm not sure which one. Apparently, there's multiple kinds. I just know everything's blue. So, that's how I've always lived. I'm not sure what the difference is.
So with that in mind, do you know which team won?
One of them did. Back to you.
Okay. Well, we're going to go back to that developing story out at that Target. So, Angela, I wanted to come back to you. It is still Angela, right? That we didn't get a new reporter that I don't recognize.
It is still Angela. Wayne.
Oh, good. That's a relief. You know, sometimes I actually have my wife kneel behind the desk.
Oh, Wayne, we do have an update.
Oh, good. Angela, what's the update?
It looks like the possible suspects took off in a smart car.
Well, you don't imagine that. Killers in a smart car.
No, and believe it or not, they ran out of gas on the 80 and are now being apprehended by police. Congratulations, it's a good story. It's a happy ending, folks.
Oh, it's a happy ending. Do you hear? Honey, do you hear that? My wife's under the desk right now. Sometimes if I misname a reporter or, you know, another anchor person, she gives me a little flick right on the testicle, just a light little flick on the testicle, enough to give me just the slightest grimace, but it's a good reminder I gotta be careful.
God damn it, why did it have to start with these small sector news? Ugh.
Well, it looks like Angela's walked away from the camera. She must be going off to the next developing story.
No, I quit, Wayne.
Oh, shoot, it looks like she quit. Honey, do you want me to introduce you? Yeah, all these years you crouching behind the desk. I just feel it's unfair. I feel like you're an unsung hero down there. Honey, don't be shy, honey. You look great. She got a perm today. It's a little tight still. It's gonna loosen up. She usually likes to stay in the house the first couple days after a perm, but I told her, I said, honey, I like it, that tight curl on you. I do. I like that tight curl.
Thank you for flying Beautiful Air Airlines. I'm your captain, Rebecca. No last name, Rebecca. We are on our way to Fargo, North Dakota, and we plan on being there in about 3 hours and 40 minutes, assuming the jet stream stays on our tail. We hope you enjoy your food choices today, which is steak, chicken, or fish, kind of like a upper-class wedding. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to ring your bell, because the stewardess love that. I'll check in with you as our flight proceeds. Thank you for flying Sky Blue Airlines. Over and out. Oh, God, I hate that. I hate having to do that. I'm not happy about being here. I don't care if they have steak, fish, or chicken for dinner.
I mean, you did good. I don't want to. I'm not going to do that.
Captain Rebecca.
Yes, Charles.
great job.
Thank you.
I think you really had a good presence there. I just wanted a little bit of an update.
What is it, Charles?
Well, we still do have the steak, chicken, or fish. If you could let people know, see, we were going to serve a small little individualized blackberry pie to everyone.
Okay.
It's a new item, free, of course, or with the
Get
price.
to it, Charles.
Well, believe it or not, the frost came early in berry country. I know this because I'm a bit of a berry aficionado myself. Needless to say, we don't have the berry pie, and I was hoping, I didn't want any of our.
You want me to announce that we do not have berry pie?
Well, I was hoping that
I went through 360 flight hours so I could announce that we do not have berry pie.
Captain, I'm not trying to put any undue pressure on you.
Thank you for flying Sky Blue Airlines. This is your Captain Rebecca again.
It's blackberry pie.
We have, I apologize for any inconvenience they may cause. While your dinner is still steak, chicken, or fish, it seems like we will have no dessert today.
Blackberry pie.
We will have no blackberry pie today, aka no dessert today. We hope that this does not cause any inconvenience, and we would like to offer you a free drink ticket in return. Thank you for flying Sky Blue Airlines. We will be landing in about 3 hours and 40 minutes.
That was great.
Thank you. Yes.
Couple of notes, if I may.
Yes, Charles?
So it's not that we don't have a dessert. We don't have the blackberry pie.
Isn't that dessert?
That is dessert. You're correct. Well, I mean, that's customarily sometimes people eat it for other meals, but generally it's for dessert. Like, for instance, a shepherd's pie is more of a dinner.
Right, yes.
It's not really my favorite shepherd. I always just think I'm eating little
Charles.
bits of like a
Charles.
little boy with a stick, and I don't like the sound of it at all, personally.
Charles.
Well, it's just that well, we do have a package. We have a packaged cookie. It's a ginger snap. It's a ginger snap.
Oh, Captain. Are you okay?
Do you hear that?
The ringing?
Yes.
Yes, I hear it.
Okay.
It means someone's in the bathroom.
Oh. Turn that down.
So, Captain, I just would like people to be clear. That
Oh,
there is
God.
still
Okay, wait, I forgot. So we have no blueberry pie?
No. We do not serve blueberry. Blueberry is barely a berry. Barely. It's a flavorless.
What pie do we have or do not have?
No pies.
We have no pies.
0 pies. Goose eggs.
Okay, no
What
berry pies of any color or any sort.
Right. What we have is a packaged ginger snap. A packaged ginger snap.
That. Oh, Captain.
What?
Is everything okay?
I don't know.
No, we have a ginger snap cookie, you say.
Package.
What?
It's important.
What is it?
I don't want people to think that we're baking them here. I don't want them to be disappointed.
But what is in the package?
A ginger snap cookie.
So we have a ginger snap cookie.
In a package.
Okay.
I don't want them to think it's going to be warm or soft. To be honest, I'm embarrassed that we're even serving such a thing. My mother, God rest her soul, would turn in her grave if my mother made ginger snaps. She grew the ginger herself, her hands so haggard over the years. Do you know how you have to peel ginger?
I do not, Charles, know anything about making ginger cookies.
Really?
No.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Do we have any berries?
gonna be the first one. I'm not
Should have
gonna be
waited.
the first
Should have
one.
waited 10 more minutes. Because... All right.
I'm not gonna.
I don't.
I did it last time.
I don't want to go into his office.
I did it last time.
You did do it last time, but
It smells like farts in there.
it's like he just sits in there all day just farting. It's like he doesn't think that there's anyone who could possibly come into the office who might need something, an accounting question.
What does he have for dinner?
I heard he's on some very, very strange, like keto-esque kind of diet. It's just everything's going straight through him.
Last time I went in there, it smelled so bad, my eyes were watery. I had to buy waterproof mascara. I'm not going back in there. You go in and get our paychecks.
Lorraine.
Jonathan!
Okay. Look, I'm gonna go in, okay? I'm gonna go in, but you owe me for this, all right?
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
You can't plug your nose, because he'll know what you cannot plug your nose. He'll know. I did that one time, he called me on it.
I'm just gonna hold my breath.
You gotta ask him for the paycheck.
I'm gonna take in one big breath, and I'm going to slowly let it out with speech, but I'm going to make sure to conserve air. I'm just in there to ask for paychecks.
Yes. Okay.
All right, I'm going for it.
God be with you.
Hey.
Hi. Hi there. Hi.
Hi. Chick. You already have lunch? Okay.
Paycheck.
At the end of the day.
Oh, 4:55 clock.
Yeah, I got it too. I got one to it's 4:55.
Gotta go. Leave early. Need paycheck.
Okay. I can print them early, but I think, hold on. No, that printer is,
Get up! Get up, Jonathan! Get up!
printer's occupied right now. I would,
Oh. Come on, Jonathan! Come on!
so like all the checks are one tray, one printer, and that's being used right now.
Yes!
Oh, it's inside me. Oh no, it's inside me. It's inside me. It's inside me. It's inside. I'm growing. I'm growing. Oh. Man! You! You!
Oh!
Squeeze you! Oh, that's the... Oh! So much worse! Oh! Throw you away! I'm dying!
Angela Marie Perez, reporting from the Target on Broadway, where we have a strange odor in the air, followed by a green gust of smoke. It looks like a man just erupted and floated away.
Thank you, Jessica. Oh, thanks, honey. Thanks. What was your name again?
Angela Marie Perez.
Ah,
reporting from the
Angela.
Target on Broadway, Wayne.
It's nice to meet you, Angela. We're glad to have you on the team.
Nice to meet you too, Wayne.
Well, Angela, I'm hoping you can stick with this story. It seems like it's a developing one.
Well, last night he was flying over Vacaville.
Oh.
You can track him by the green cloud.
Oh, well, that's something to look for. We've got our own Aurora Borealis. That was a good one, wasn't it, honey? I generally stay away from humor up here. You've always told me I'm a humorless man.
Good night, Sacramento. This has been KABCDFG News. Have a great night.
You all have a great night, and thank you again, Jessica. And that's our show.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yay! Yay! Let's bow. Yay! Thank you to Tim Crump.
Hey.
Thank you to Angela Perez. And we sang. And what's up next?
Oh, shit. Stand-up show. It's sort of experimental. Thus the name, I don't usually do this. Some comics that are doing material that they wouldn't normally do in their regular routines. That'll be coming up, well, in about 15, we'll call it. So I can set everything up and
Yeah.
that going and do these things and what have you. If you guys want to stick around, if you haven't already paid for the 9, it's just we'll give you a discount if you want to stick around.
Deep
I know AJ would appreciate it and the rest of the comics. Anyway, I'm gonna go over there. You can finish saying goodbye so that I can have music when you're done saying goodbye.
Thank you all, and all of you out there. There's going to be music coming on, and we really appreciate you being here. And we're going to walk slowly down the middle aisle. Yay!
Thank you, guys. That is it for Regular Exclusive Blend. Thanks for coming out. It's always better when you do. So we... Oh, whose mic was off? Did you already turn it off? I don't know. So we will have... so I don't usually do this. Coming up in, like the guy on stage said, about 15 minutes or so. So get yourself a drink. If you're at home, you don't have to buy it from me. You've got one already, probably. And we will be back here. I have to make sure... Oh, guys. I have to make sure I have the right thing. You know what? Let's just set this up. And we stream live improv, stand-up, sketch podcasts, and gaming streams 6 nights a week if you want to see what else we got going on. Or we're in person Thursdays through Sundays.
Sorry, I wasn't ready. Usually.
There we go. We're going to put that up. And we will see you back here in about 15 minutes.
shaping up, checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I raise my flags, don my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We'll paint it red to fit right in. Whoa. I'm breaking in, shaping up, and checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm radioactive, radioactive. All systems go, the sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside. I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm radioactive, radioactive. gently tuning in on me. If I was it didn't stop you coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the I Don't Usually Do This comedy show. Starting right now in about 10 seconds, I want y'all to get real ready for this and start clapping right now for your host. Start clapping for Mr. A.J. DeMello. How we doing, guys? We doing all right? Terrible. What? Do you have a bad Halloween? What happened? Not enough ghosts? Anyways, that's a great way to start it. Hey, so, welcome to the I Don't Usually Do This comedy show. It's the type of show where I like to leave it more open to a creative vibe, you know? If someone wants to dress like a waffle, I let them dress like a waffle. If someone wants to talk shit on whatever they want to talk shit on. If you want to do a roast battle, whatever the fuck. Usually, we're just going to do jokes that we don't usually do for your entertainment because you guys are a fucking cool crowd, and that's why you're here. Give it up for yourselves for coming out. Now, before we I like do a little thing real quick. You have to repeat every word that I say. Just at the very end, say I do, okay? If you all could just raise your right hand for me. Now, you're going to say this in your head, okay? I do solemnly swear to be open to any and all jokes said on stage tonight and will laugh at what I actually think is funny. Say I do, if you agree. I do. All right. You guys ready for a fucking show? All right. I'm gonna start out being honest with you guys, okay? I messed up the other night. I fell asleep in the middle of my prayers. Yeah, I was praying to Jesus, woke up the next morning like, damn, I left him hanging like the Jews did. Oh, nailed it, right? Off to a good start. All right, here we go. Yeah, you guys stoners, you guys smoke some weed? I smoke a little bit of weed. I think I smoke a lot of weed, and I think Shark Week's starting to take it too far, guys. No, seriously, there's these scientists that are trying to create these electrical poles at the beach that'll make the sharks swim in the opposite direction, you know. But it's like, do we really need that, you know? Like, if science wants to protect us from what's in the water, then why not make something for a public toilet that stops the water from splashing our ass? You know? Like, what do we got to do? Didn't bring my chart. Yeah, my weed tolerance, as you can tell, is through the roof. I've been smoking so much weed that I've been eating too fast. Like last night, I ate half a pot pie before I could put it in the oven. You know, like I got problems right now. You know. Fucking smoking weed, you don't want to think about like important shit, you know, like how we have like a presidential election coming up next year. That fucking sucks, you know, because even though I don't lean like right or left politically, I still got caught up in the crosshairs the last time. It's a true story. I was walking my dog at this park across the street from where I used to live in Turlock. Thing is, I had my headphones on. I was walking forward. It didn't look behind me. but I guess there was a MAGA rally at the park that day. There was 100 people walking right behind me. I had no idea. My neighbor happens to be driving by, calls me like, hey man, I don't know if you know this, but you're like leading the Trump army of Turlock. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would have made the news, you know. My aunt might have invited me over for Thanksgiving again. You know, could have been fun. I want to do a little crowd participation with you guys real quick. You guys game? You guys game for this? All right. I'm gonna need your help on this though, okay? When I say jelly, you say bean. Jelly. Jelly. When I say fuck, you say me. Fuck. I believe that's called consent. So we're gonna have fun tonight, you know. Yeah, man. You guys got dogs? You got some dogs? Like what? Like my segue? I have a blind dog. I actually have a blind dog. She went blind a couple of years ago, and I had an old buddy over that hadn't seen her since before. So as soon as he saw her crash into the wall, he was like, hey man, is she blind? And I was like, no. She's just a big fan of the Kool-Aid Man, you know? And believe me, he's like, hey dog, are you blind? And she's like, oh yeah, yeah. You can tell I'm a stoner for that fucking joke. Again, I'd like to point out some of the odd things in life, bring it to the forefront. Like, you ever notice how most people will cover their mouths to cough, but never cover their ass to fart? Seems kind of rude, you know? Some of these odd things, they get me mad. Like, there's this sign on my neighbor's lawn right now I don't really get. It says, drive like your kids live here. But it's like, why would I drive cautiously if you're telling me you got my kids in there? I'm swerving up on your lawn like, you got my kids, motherfucker. You got to get on these people, you know? Could be a hostage situation, you know? You don't know. You don't know. I smoke a lot of weed. It helps with my anxiety, believe it or not. I got bad anxiety where I have trouble saying no to people, especially women. Like, whenever my girlfriend asks me a tough question, I sort of turn into a magic 8-ball, you know? She's like, do you love me? And I'm like, I can only speculate. Yeah, we're not together anymore. Yeah, man. I don't know. I got pet peeves. You know, things that piss us off, right? I don't know. I really don't like when people hate on players in sports that do whatever it takes to win. You know, that's why I watched that Chicago Bulls documentary. You know, The Last Dance. You know, because so many people were hating on Michael Jordan for how he like bullied his teammates. Made me wish that the movie Space Jam were real, you know? Because at least then, like, you know, like whenever someone would go, oh, did you see that? Did you see that Jordan doc? How he bullied his teammates? I could be like, wait till the Toon Squad doc comes out, you know? You know, like Porky Pig's got a stutter. So whenever he misses a free throw, Michael makes him read aloud 50 Shades of Grey. This ass is mine, you know? You get sent to it, you know? It's not good to tell everyone you're a comedian. I was depressed at work recently, and one of my coworkers was like, well, that's good. You're a comedian. It helps you, you know? I was like, well, you know, comedy and depression are linked, but they're not one and the same, you know? Like, you don't typically show someone your suicide note and they go, man, you should put this on Facebook. Like, this is fucking good right here, you know? Yeah, guys. I hate to get real for a minute, but you guys ever just stare up into the clouds for a minute and think, maybe things aren't gonna work out for me. Yes. We'll take yeses instead of laughs too. Like that's it's like sex. No, it's not. We're off the rails. Let's sum it up for this, guys. We got to keep this moving. Comedy for me, it's kind of like a two-way street, you know. Either I'm gonna celebrate after with a drink, or I'm gonna go home and hit my son. Hey, I'm just kidding. I don't drink, okay? Hey, my name's AJ DeMello. That's been my set up front. Thank you very much. All right, so your next comedian coming to the stage is a very good friend of mine. I want you all to start clapping right now. Start clapping right now for the very funny Taylor Evans, everybody.
What's up, Zach? How we doing? We doing all right? Okay. All right. That's how I feel. That's cool. Yeah, man. I like Sacramento. You guys are tight, man. I travel to a lot of places I don't fucking like for comedy, dog. Like fucking Reno. You guys been to that shithole recently, dog? Fucking Elk Grove with casinos, dog. Fuck Reno, bro. That shit sucks, man. I stayed to this place called the Circus recently, dog. Groupon fucked me. I was like, $20 a night. What could go wrong? Bro, when I tried to get in there, they didn't even give me a key to get in my room, dog. They just gave me a fucking butter knife. They're like, you pop that open, there's nobody in there. That's your room, dog. Got a fist fight a homeless dude for my shampoos. Oh, fuck it. Let's get it. Has anybody here ever had sex with somebody they had the same name as? My name's Taylor, you guys. And I had sex with this girl named Taylor, and it was fucking confusing. She was like, yeah, do me, Taylor. And I was like, yeah, you too? Like, oh, sweet Taylor. I asked that question in San Francisco, California recently. I go, has anybody here ever had sex with somebody they had the same name as? And this dude in the front row raised his hand. I go, what's your name, bud? And he was all, Jose. And I'm so dumb. I was like, damn, this dude fucked a bitch named Jose. They mad progressive out here with the names. This is my Heina Jose. It's weird having a girl's name, bro. Like, especially that whole lockdown year, having a girl's name, bro. That whole lockdown year, I got 53 dick pics. Yeah, I don't know if you guys could tell by looking at me, but that's a fucking huge increase. The amount of dick pics I get, bro. Just like, it still happens. Just like 2 weeks ago on Snapchat, right? This dude sent me a picture of his dick, and like, I don't think I'm gay. But I like watched for the whole 10 seconds. I thought some funny dance or some shit. I don't fuck you guys. Whatever, I watched it. Before I could say anything, the dude messaged back. He was like, "Hey, bro, my bad, wrong person." Haha. And I don't know why, but like my feelings got hurt. I don't know what I wanted it to say either, though. What's up, Daddy? Happy Tuesday. Despite that last joke in the shirt, I'm actually straight. I got a girlfriend. She's cool. She's a twin, though. It's kind of annoying dating a twin, right? Because I got to answer a stupid question all the time. People are like, are you dating a twin? How could you tell them apart? Because it's pretty easy to tell my girlfriend apart from her twin, right? Because my girlfriend Caitlin has like a birthmark on her elbow, right? And her brother Nathan has a cock. Yeah, big old thing, dude. Keeps sending me dick pics on Snapchat and shit. It's wild. That's called a callback in comedy. That's fucking hard to do, but I'm a goddamn artist, all right? It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie up here right now. Oh, it's back. I did that with dicks. Nah, despite that last joke, I'm actually single. So up here lying to you guys for 8 minutes. I don't know. My name's not Taylor. I'm not black, or I don't know, whatever you guys thought I was. I don't know. Okay. I like Sacramento. You guys have real black people and shit here. Like, well, I live in Turlock. You guys know where Turlock is? Yeah, there's no black. This is In Turlock, I'm Draymond Green. You know, like and I'm walking down the street. They're like, fucking Wesley Snipes. Oh man, that was cool that you guys know where Turlock was, man. Last time I told a crowd that I was from Turlock, they fucking booed. You guys know where Galt is? Yeah, fuck Galt. Nah, they booed me, bro. Galt, what's Galt's problem with Turlock, bro? We got drinkable water. Fuck Galt, dog. Galt could suck it. I do a lot of mushrooms. Fucking surprise. I don't know. I look like if we all drew a guy that does mushrooms. I think I was doing mushrooms recently, having a good old time, just chilling by this lake, right? Until this little Puerto Rican kid came and fucked up my whole mushroom trip, because he started skipping rocks on the water. In my mind, high on mushrooms went, dog, if this fucking kid hurts the water one more time, we're gonna have an issue, dude. It's serious time shit, bro. Anybody here play online video games? All right, me either then. All right. Trying to find a nerd so we could kick their ass. I'm just give me your wallet, punk. Need gas money to get to Turlock. No, I was playing online video games. And this dude started telling me the story. He goes, hey, man, I shot this dude in his kneecaps. Blah, blah. He was crying begging for his life. Ah, ha, ha, ah, ha, ha. I was like, that's cool. I don't think that's funny or happened. He goes, what fool, you want to fight? I was like, this is over Xbox. I don't think that's how this works, dog. He goes, nah, where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? Ah, ha, ha. Oh, where do you live? And guys, I fucked up and I said my real address. I was on 480 Clark Street, Turlock, California. Gang, 209, pull up pussy. I don't know. Oh, what he said was, ah, ha, ha, I'm on my way. Guys, I fucking read his name right then. His name was Stockton, 209 Killer. I was like, fuck, that's like 30 minutes away. I wasn't even supposed to be in Sacramento tonight. I just need to get the fuck out of Turlock for a little bit. You know, this is way better time. Comedy, drinks, witnesses, and shit. This is badass, dude. Good fucking night. So stupid. I got this friend, Jonathan. He's cool. He's a white guy. I don't like him. He fucks up my favorite thing to do, man. My favorite thing is to eat Mexican food, and he fucks it up all the time. Tries to get cool white guy points at all the taco trucks we go to, you know. He'll, like, enunciate the one part of his order with a Spanish accent that he can. You ever see these fucks? Yeah. Some of you guys these fucks? We'll go to the taco truck. He'll be like, 1 burrito supreme, please. Nails it. Then the guy will go, what kind of mean? Jonathan will try to get all cute with it. And he'll be all like, carnitas. Asada. Pastor. I'm like, why'd you just say it like that, dog? He's like, that's how you're supposed to say it. I go, we live in Turlock. You can chill out. And what makes me mad is because that's the only type of restaurant you see that shit happen at, bro. I've never once been to a goddamn Olive Garden. I never heard anybody order like, yeah, so one of spaghetti and meat. Yeah, so the breadsticks. Yes. I've never once been to a goddamn Applebee's and never heard anybody order like, cheeseburger. I did that joke in Galt and they were like, fuck you, we like Applebee's. Got a good happy hour time. Yeah. I got this dumb friend, Julio, man. Get you a Julio. I'm just shitting on my friends right now. I got this dumb friend, Julio. Get you a Julio. Julio's badass. He's stupid as fuck, but he's fun. We were watching YouTube videos the other day, and Julio out of nowhere goes, Taylor, I think about time travel a lot. I was like, word, I'll bite. Where the fuck would you take a time machine, Julio? This fool Julio, he's like probably the East Coast. He's like, you don't know about planes, dog? Take like an $80 Greyhound. He's like, wow, just like the history books. We were talking about Disney movies one time, and he goes, Taylor, I don't think I'd like to be trapped in a Disney movie. I was like, why'd you say that? Like that's a fucking option, my guy. But all right, what would be the worst Disney movie to be trapped in, Julio? Julio goes, The Little Mermaid. I was like, why The Little Mermaid, dog? And he goes, because I don't really have gills. This fool thinks they're singing Under the Scene. He's in the background like, give me my time machine. we were watching one of those new Marvel movies, and he goes, "Taylor, if you could be a superhero, what superhero would you be?" I was like, "We're fucking 31 years old, dog." Weird ass time to ask this question. I was like, I got an answer though. You know, if I could be any superhero, I'd be like Professor Xavier. You know, the old fool from the X-Men, the bald guy. But I was like, you know, like without the wheelchair and shit. You know, Julio goes, "Ah, word, without the wheelchair, just like laying on the floor, just army crawling to battle." gonna roll in the next room for justice. All right, guys. I've been Taylor Evans. Give it up for your host, AJ.
Keep it going for Taylor Evans, everybody. You know, it's crazy. I've never, ever heard him tell one of those jokes before. All right, we're gonna keep this show moving. The next comic, another good friend of mine. I want you to start clapping right now. Start clapping right now for the very funny Connor Martin, everybody.
All right, how we doing, Stab? I said, Stab, how we doing? That was a little better. It's kind of fucked up because that's like my favorite part about comedy, and you guys didn't even do it well. It's the only reason I do this, really. I try to do it other places in life. You just ask a question louder, and you get a more favorable response, you know? Tried it at the mechanic once. I was like, so what's the damage? He's like, after parts and labor, it's going to be about $1,200. I said, what's the damage? Okay. Yeah, he didn't like it either. Okay. So we drinking? Who's drinking? Everybody drinking? Yeah, support the venue. Doing live entertainment. Fucking yeah. I like to get drunk on beer, seltzers. I like to get drunk slow. I'm not a hard alcohol guy. I was getting drunk with my buddy the other day on beer. He pulled out a bottle of whiskey, and he said, this stuff right here, this stuff separates the men from the boys, right? I was like, holy shit, really? They could have used some whiskey in the Catholic Church. I mean, you're telling me that stuff separates men from boys somehow? Like magically? It's like, save the holy water, Monsignor. Sprinkle me with some of that Jack Daniels. I'm trying to not get butt fucked. I know hell is, it's a ways off. There's a creepy priest in the next room, you know what I mean? It's like a priorities, okay. You guys heard about it. Altar Boys, you saw the movies. You know why they call them Altar Boys, by the way? Because after you go through that, you're different. It's like somebody altered these boys. Why does Timmy have that 1,000-yard stare in his eye? I don't know. Well, you guys said you were down for weird, dark shit. That's what we're doing. I was not even. I smoke a lot of weed. Yeah, you know, it's just a thing you do. And I like getting high. I was high at a Starbucks the other day. I was trying to write jokes. And I looked up from my notepad for just a second, and I saw this lady with really huge boobs, and I was not looking for them. They were just the first thing my eyes landed on when I looked up. Sometimes that happens, right, guys? Sometimes they're looking for you. It feels like she's... And I wasn't staring. I was not attracted to this particular pair of breasts. These are more of what I would describe as, like, bus driver titties. Does that make sense to anybody? Is that just a lady that I knew? I feel like you can picture it. So just really... And then my eyes come into focus... And I see that written across her breast is the word, on her shirt is the word giants. And what you guys don't know about me is I'm not a sports fan, like, at all. I was very high. So for about a full minute, I thought she was just bragging about the size of her tits, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's pretty fun, you know? Crazy. It's like there's kids around, you know, we're in public. It's like if I had pants that just said average right down the zipper, you know what I mean? It's like, it's funny, but it's not appropriate. I was like, so would you get this thing at Spencer's Gifts or something? I'm trying to figure it out. And then like a minute goes by, I remember that baseball is a thing that exists. I'm like, it's a jersey. It's a baseball jersey. I solved the mystery, guys. And that's something people don't tell you about marijuana. You get to feel really accomplished all day, just solving mysteries. They're really only a mystery for you, but it still feels good, you know? Anyhow, her friend came out of the bathroom with the exact same shirt and much smaller breasts, and I'm not proud of this, but I couldn't help but think that shirt should say A's, kind of, right, guys? The Oakland A-Cups, ever heard of them? They're doing well this year. I don't know. I don't watch sports. Apologies. Okay, so here's the jokes I don't do, because they're bad, offensive, or just stupid. You know what I mean? They're all good to me, so this is what he wanted. My ex-girlfriend, she had a lot of junk in her trunk. You guys know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, she lived in her car. Just like so much fucking shit in her trunk. And it's like, get a house, right? So we don't date anymore. Good buddy of mine got married recently. Kid, Halloween, took his kid out, dressed in Halloween as a bottle of orange juice. It's the most dangerous costume you could put on a baby. Right? When you see a bottle of orange juice, you just think shake vigorously, right? And it's like never. Okay. That's like if you use one of those like wooden train whistles as like a rape whistle, right? Because when you hear that whistle, you just think all aboard, and that's not what you want in a kind of situation. Yeah, I wrote that like the first year of comedy. That's not good. You're right. God Almighty. This is dumb. What's your favorite cheese? Yell it out. Do it. Munster. That's a good pizza cheese. Comic in the. Yeah. Regardless, you notice no one yelled out goat cheese. So why is it called that? Yeah. And he's a punchline. It's like the worst cheese of all time, and it's called the greatest of all time cheese. I'm going to go slip my wrists in this closet real quick, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay. Well, that's why I don't tell that joke, 'cause I don't usually do this, guys. Oh, God. Some of these are too offensive. You're just supposed... Oh, I don't think I want kids. If I ever do decide to have kids, I want to conceive on Easter, though, just so it's like my sperm are on an egg hunt of their own. You know what I mean? That's fun. That's a fun one. You can almost tell that to children. You can't, but you almost could. Okay, so I was thinking about the term or the phrase or the term premature ejaculation recently, and it's not important why I was thinking about it. It just came up, okay? But I realized that's not a good term. It's like early ejaculation. Premature ejaculation scientifically sounds like if like a 3-year-old could bust a nut. It's like, doctor, this was an awfully premature. He hasn't even gone through puberty yet. How is he Okay. Yep. That's why you don't tell that joke. That is why you don't tell that joke. You guys are all like, I kind of get what you mean, but that's a horrifying. Why bring it up? No, exactly. That's why it's in this notebook. I don't date conservative girls, and I try not to be political. It's not because of the political thing. It's just I find conservative girls are often raised by like dads who hunt and fish and stuff. And it's not like the fear of the gun thing. That's fine. I don't mind guns. But I just feel like girls who've grown up fishing are way too comfortable describing the size of things with their hands for me. You know what I mean? I'm like, let's not. Why go there? Plus, I hear they throw the small ones back, which doesn't matter to me. I wouldn't say... You could keep it legally. Like the game warden won't come get you for... All right. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, right? That's the people say. I believe that because in the grand scheme of things, we're here for a blip. So yeah, I'm here for. I don't really care how long it goes. It's like my girlfriend, you know. She's with me for a good penis, not a long penis, right? You know what I mean? It's like okay. This is the process, guys. This is like kind of like an open mic, but it's stuff I've already decided isn't good. You know what I mean? That's like. Man, you know how they say there's no small parts, only small actors? You should see my private parts, guys. Okay, another small penis joke. All right. This one's stupid as fuck. I feel like there's no passion in masturbation anymore. You know what I mean? These kids, they just get online, they just whip it out. Back in my day, you know, we really got after it. We meant it. People jerk off today. It's like jerking hard or hardly jerking. Am I right, guys? Back in my day, it was practically poetry and lotion. You should have seen us. All right, yep, poetry and lotion. That's how that started, and I had to find a way to say it on stage, and this is the only time it's ever been. Okay, I don't like. I'll end on like an actual joke, but I don't like when people tell women they're beautiful on the inside. You know. Because I overthink things, and to me that sounds like just like a creepy gynecologist or something. You know what I mean? Like, ew. Also, even if you don't take it that way, it's offensive to be like, you're beautiful on the inside. You know, that's where you're beautiful is on. Anyhow, why'd you make me do this type of show? All right. So it's okay. I don't live anywhere near here, so I leave town after I do this. It's fine. I'm not going to see any of you guys tomorrow. Shame, you know. It's relative. I accidentally. There's no good way to say this. I accidentally stuck it in the wrong hole recently. Me and this girl. Yeah, and that's weird. But the weird part is she didn't say anything till we were done, which is terrifying because if you're not careful, you can like make a baby in that hole, guys. That's a dangerous place to be. Right and wrong, these are relative concepts. How do you feel about it? Well, probably should have just left like 3 seconds ago and would have been perfect, but I let just a little too much silence creep in. Motherfucker. Whatever. I've been Connor. You guys have been cool. Thank you.
Keep it going for Connor Martin, everybody. I've definitely heard him try some of those jokes before. You guys having fun? You guys ready for your next comic? All right, your next comic coming up. He runs a pretty good show here in town. I want you to start clapping right now. Start clapping right now for Mr. Luke Soin, everybody.
Keep it going for everybody you've seen so far. Yeah. Wow. What's up, guys? What do I not normally do? I don't know. Somebody recently told me they don't like the taste of water. Is anybody in here like that? It's okay. I'm not gonna shit on you too much, but does anybody not like the taste of water? It's weird, right? It's like saying I don't like the taste of air. Like every time you breathe, you're just like I don't know. And then like I was asking this guy, I was like, how do you stay hydrated, you know? And he was like, well, I drink soda. There's water in that. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. That's like saying, oh, I'm going to go to a party later. I'm going to do some fentanyl because there's Coke in it. Like, you guys have friends that died? I'm sorry. Okay, all right. This whole show is going to be dark. I don't know why this is why we don't normally do the jokes. All right. All right. I'm a white. Sorry. I'm sorry about all the stuff that's been going on. It's not good. I've been asking audiences all year what kind of white they think I am, and does anyone want to guess? Anybody? This room's too small. It's too intimate. You're like, I don't want to be the one. French? This is good. You're close. Wait, what was the other one? Bread? That's good. Somebody recently at a show was like, Chardonnay. I was like, fuck you, Mom. What the hell? But I'm Russian, actually. That's kind of why I am. So I say close because we just started a war that may end the world. I don't know. Are there any Ukrainians in here tonight? They're all dead. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Keep fighting the good fight. You're kidding? Oh, okay. All right. Well, fuck the Ukrainians, I guess. You're Russian too, aren't you? All right. High five. We're going to lose. Okay. We're definitely losing, and that's good. But that's why, yeah, so I don't know. I look like a not so proud boy, so I feel like it fits. Yeah, it's not good. What else about being Russian? No, I was doing this joke at another show, and a comedian that I know, she yelled out Russian before I wanted to tell the audience when I asked them. And I was like, what are you doing? You're ruining the joke. And she's like, oh, no, I never seen the joke. I'm sorry. And she's like one of the sweetest, nicest people I know. She's hilarious, amazing, same age as my mom, very nice woman. She comes up to me after my set. She grabs my arm. She's like, oh, my God, Luke, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were Russian. I really didn't. You just look like a guy in this porn that I watch. I was like, let go. Because, comedians don't have an HR department. You know, we don't have that. So I had to have sex with her. And she was like, your name is Alexei now. Get to work on my Iron Curtains. I was like, okay. Davai, I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know. I need to learn Russian someday. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll learn Ukrainian. That's probably good. Yeah, Russians are, I don't know if you've seen that porn that I'm in, allegedly, but we're very hairy. We're very hairy people. If you Google hairiest people on the planet, this is the list you get. It goes Armenians, Serbians, lesbians, Russians. I'm a quarter lesbian, so I'm hella hairy. I'm 35 and I'm single, and being single in your 30s fucking sucks. It's like the worst because I feel like every date I go on is it's just like a coffee date during the day, which is stupid. It's like I feel like I'm on a job interview. It's too formal. I don't know how to be flirty in that situation because she'll be like, "What's your favorite position?" and I'll be like, "Full time." With benefits, plus like or she'll be like, well, how did you hear about this position? And I'll be like, well, there was a phone number in the bathroom of my favorite bar, so I called it, and here I am. All right, see, don't normally do that part. Or she'll be like, how long do you see yourself in this position? Anyways, how long will you see yourself in this position? I go, I don't know, like, I think in like 3 to 4 years I'll be paying you alimony, so that's fun. All right, that's fine, it's a tag. No, like, I'm a comedian, so I feel like I'm just an irresponsible guy, like, my schedule's weird, I do stuff at night, on the weekends, like, that's when I'm busy, and then I'm available during the day when these, like, every girl I meet is, like, a responsible, awesome woman, like a, wonderful person that, like, takes care of their life, and they're, like, getting out of a relationship that probably sucked, like a divorce or something, and then they run into me. Like, that sucks. I feel like that's like getting into a car accident, and then getting airlifted out, but then you turn in the helicopter and Kobe Bryant's sitting next to you. You're like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Thank you for not booing, Sacramento. You should be happy because that's fuck. No, I'm kidding. All right, he punched Mike Bibby in the face. That wasn't cool. So. Dead in a helicopter crash. Much better. Okay, I don't know. Sorry. I just want to see how far I can go. All right. Okay, what about this? It's like this. It's like... it's like... it's like if you're an orphan, right? And you get adopted, and you're like, oh boy, but then it's a billionaire, and you're on his private jet, and he's like, I'm Jeffrey Epstein. I'm going to massage you. Like... All right, it worked better in Los Angeles. Let's see. I'll close on this. It's been a while since my dad has come to a comedy show, because he's dead. It's okay. I go to therapy. I'm fine. I'm bringing it up. It's okay. It's fine. And he, growing up, his whole life, he was a clean freak, which as a kid was kind of annoying. But now it's kind of hilarious that he's surrounded by dirt. Come on, don't pull back on me. That's funny. That would suck. Like if he's like buried in his worst fear. That would be like if I died and they buried me in a pile of commitment. Like it would be the worst. So like when I go visit him, he didn't come to my shows. I go visit him. I bring the show to him now. I don't bring flowers. I bring a bottle of Purell and I set that down, and I go, try to reach that bitch. And he's in there. He's like, you're grounded, and I'm like, no, you're grounded. The Ouija board I brought is like, ha 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 ha. But it's not him laughing, it's everyone around him. They're like, good job, Luke, applause break, And I do feel bad for him though, not because he's dead, but because he's No, I do feel, because as a clean freak, he died before the pandemic. He missed his Super Bowl. He was training his whole life for that, and he missed all of it, But then I thought about it, and I was like, well, maybe he knew it was coming, and he just wanted to socially distance before anybody else. Because they say 6 feet. They don't say what direction. 6 feet under is still 6 feet. You guys, I'm Luke Soin. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Luke Soin, everybody. Daddy-O couldn't make it. All right, so we're going to keep moving on. Your next comic, your final comic of the night. I want y'all to make it really fucking loud for a good friend of mine. Start clapping right now. Start clapping right now. Very funny. Scott Powers, everybody.
I don't normally sit, so. I mean, I sit, just not on stage. Hey, some of you guys are real fucking lame tonight. Holy shit. Welcome to the dark minds of comics, man. Hold that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna throw it on the ground. Who cares? I never sat on the stage. It feels good. You guys don't think it's weird, but it's weird when a comic sits on the stage. You're not supposed to do this. It's a faux pas. Also, you're not supposed to fuck the stool, but everyone does that too, so who knows? Yeah, man. So I'm Scott. When I was 8, I flipped over my handlebars on my bicycle when I was camping, and I split the tip of my penis in two. Yeah, that happened. Yeah. Spicer Reservoir. I remember the exact spot that it happened. I like to show people from time to time when we're up there. I'm like, this is where it happened right here. It's where I split my dick. And like, what's the first thing you do when you hurt yourself? Who do you go to? Mom, exactly right. And that's who I went to. And I said, Mom, I hurt myself. She goes, well, you want me to look at it? I said, no, that's weird. She goes, well, you want your Uncle David to look at it? I go, of course, he has before pictures. He'll know if there's anything wrong with it, right? Yeah. Oh, fuck you guys. What Uncle David and I had was special, all right? You know what happens to the good boys that keep secrets? They get PlayStations for Christmas, all right? Yeah, it was bad, man. To give you an idea of what it looked like a snake's tongue, only much more purple, much purpler. Yeah, some of you aren't on board. You ever microwave a hot dog for too long? There you go. But there we are, Uncle David and I. We're in the tent. It's very romantic. He's got his album. It gets to me. And I know it's bad by like the bewildered look in his face. He's like, oh my God, we got to get this boy to a hospital right now. My mom and my aunt, they've been drinking Keystone all day. They're like, you're not going to the hospital, walk it out, pussy. Uncle David does what any good parent does in that situation. Kiss my boo-boo and send me on my way, right? Yeah. So that's a joke I usually do. So that's where we're starting. Now let's see where we go. Yeah, I like people have like weird issues with commercials. Like I know a big one is like when men see tampon commercials, they get all freaked out. They're like, "Oh my God, women have pussies!" It's like, yeah, they do. It's crazy. The commercial I have the biggest problem with is the Gerber baby life insurance policy. Like I understand that it happens that children do unexpectedly die. But I feel like we shouldn't be able to advertise insurance for them. Like it's like they're like $10,000 if they die. It's like, holy shit, really? 10 G's? Wow. Like what's the situation like when that happens, right? You know, like if you have if tragedy strikes your home, right? Let's say you gotta go to your wife, you're like, baby, I got good news, I got bad news. Bad news is Johnny's dead. Good news is we can finally afford those ATVs we always wanted. Right? Yeah, right. Hit up Pismo, Get those big jumps, High five, buddy in heaven. I hate that. I hate that commercial so much. And they always advertise it during like Coco Melon. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Some of you don't know what Coco Melon is, and you're lucky. It's a show for children. It's produced, written, and directed by the devil. Yeah, by the devil himself. It's the fucking worst thing. And anyways. I'm going too far into that. Kids die. That happens. It's tragic. And like, all right, let's say your kid's like 20 and a half. You're not like, oh dang, if he would have made it like 6 more months, that policy would have doubled. Oh, we could have got 2 of those ATVs. Fuck. No? Okay. Like, why couldn't he die, in college at a frat party? Could have paid, the house payment a couple times. I don't know. That trailed off. I should have stopped about high five in heaven. Good to know. Oh man. What else? Oh man, yeah. Some more pedophile stuff. That's always fun. No, you shook your head no. You're not into it? You're not into pedophiles? Really? That's a shame. So, all right, it's not really a pedophile joke. Okay, listen. There's another story of when I was a kid. I'm fucking out of my mind, and so just give you an idea. So I was like 5, I want to say. My mom was going on a date. She says it wasn't a date, but it was a date. All right. It was a guy. We used to go to her house and swim and shit. It was really cool. His name was John. And John came to pick up my mom. And my mom was doing the thing where like she pretends she's not ready, you know? So John's hanging out with me, my brother, and my sister on the couch. Right? We had a big L sectional. And I'm sitting right next to John. He's on my left. And I go, John, you want to hear a joke? This is my first joke ever. And John goes, sure. I go, why did the poo cross the road? He goes, I don't know why. And I jumped up on the couch and I dropped my drawers, underwear and all, and I spread my little butt cheeks in his face. And I go, to get to the butthole. And it's not a great joke. But think about it from his perspective. There's a guy out there walking around just thinking about my butthole before he falls asleep. You know what I mean? That anxiety shit that happens like right before bed. You're like, oh, remember that kid showed me his butthole? That's crazy. He can't tell anyone ever. He can't go to his buddies and be like, this kid showed me his asshole the other day when I was on a date. You're like, wait, what? Back up. Hold on. And also, like, he didn't do anything, but, like, why not? I gave him every opportunity. He was the one that got away, man. Yeah, I wasn't a pussy and did real material Taylor up here doing his best bits. It was good, though. God, I got so many more bad jokes. So much more dark shit. My brain is just fucked. I thought I was just gonna like. I think AJ just does this so we get canceled. So he has less competition for shows. Piece of shit. Oh man, you guys like guns? I grew up in Modesto, so like, I grew up around a lot of guns. Like I had gun nut family. Everyone has gun nut family, right? Like, or you know what I'm talking about? Like the people that are like, guns, I love guns. Fuck guns, give me a boner. Who needs a dick? I got a gun. That kind of shit. That's what I grew up around. All right, and I grew up on the range. And I don't have a problem with guns. I like guns. They're fine. They're fun to shoot. If you don't have one, go get one. They're cool. Go shoot one up. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. I think everyone should own a gun or at least shoot one once in their life. But I never liked hunting. Like, I don't like killing things. I just liked the shooting aspect, like target shooting. And here's my problem with the gun nut people, because I still go and target shoot, is that they all have AR-15s now. They all have these tactical weapons. And I don't think and this is my personal opinion, I don't think civilians should own tactical weaponry. I don't think that should be a thing. Like, and they all have the same exact reasoning, like why they own it. They're like, I need it for home defense. I need it for home defense. Gotta have it for home defense. I'm like, who is breaking into your house that you need this gun for? School children? Like, what is going on, guys? That was a long joke for no fucking payoff. I like sitting. I think I'm a sitting comic now. What other jokes don't I do anymore? Or shouldn't have ever done? Why'd I put this fucking mic stand in front of me? I thought I was getting off with that. I just got the 2-minute light. Shit. I gotta rack my brain, man. All right, here we go. All right, you guys all went to high school, I imagine. Most of you, at least a few of you, huh? You guys go, there we go. We all went to high school. Yeah, you guys had the weird kid in high school? Weird kid, remember? Do you guys remember the weird kid? Anyone remember the weird kid? Yeah, you're like, it's me. Nah, you weren't that weird, I promise you. The weird kid right now is fucking at home drawing dicks on, like, My Little Ponies, all right? That, all right, you might be the weird kid then. All right. You remember the weird kid? What was their name? You don't remember the name? Brian, you remember the name. I bet you remember what Brian even looks like to this day. Oh, you don't? I do. I remember Nathan. Nathan? Oh, Nathan, all right, look. I had just moved to this school, and Nathan was convinced he was a dragon. Convinced. He went and he told every single person he was a dragon. And I remember, like, I didn't have any friends. So I was like, what's cooler of a friend than a dragon? I'm going to be this dragon's friend. And I went and I tried to befriend him. And I was like, Nathan, I heard you're a dragon. He goes, yeah, these are my wings sprouting. He showed me his shoulder blades. I was like, that's weird. I have those. Maybe I'm a dragon. And then I asked him this like weird question. I go, so Nathan, do you breathe fire? He goes, well, actually, dragons don't breathe fire. They emit 2 chemicals out of their mouth that combust when it hits the atmosphere. And I was like, oh, shit. I had no idea, Nathan. I didn't know that I'm a bully. Give me your money right now. Give me your money. Yeah. He goes, oh, no, my treasure. All right, that was fun. You guys are great. Give it up for your host, AJ DeMello.
Hey, one more time for Scott Powers, everybody. I'm not sure if that stool usually does that either. Okay, so thank you all for coming out to our show. We're doing this every first Saturday of the month. Tell a friend, come back. You'll see different acts. You never know what you might see up here, too. Round of applause one more time for all the comedians you saw. Thank you all so much for coming. We hope to see you on a Saturday again in the future. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. That is it for us for the night. But check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full upcoming calendar of events. We stream live improv, stand-up, sketch, podcast, gaming, and music streams 6 nights a week, and we're live in person, usually Thursday through Sunday. Again, that's why you want to check the calendar. So we'll be back streaming on Monday. Online audience, hey guys, where do you want to go? Who's still doing things? Oh, we gotta send you over to Blue. They raided us a couple days ago. It's time. So hold on for the raid. I'll see you back here Monday. Happy Time Arcade. Hold on for the raid.